News. My YouTube channel is going to go on, better levels. I'm going to start putting more effort into it. And I'm going to start editing my videos a lot more. And I'm not going to use the Dookie SharePlay. I'm going to actually start using my MacBook. And I'm going to start using, different editing softwares and, put music into my videos like a complete and, good YouTuber that actually loves his job. I love YouTube, so I want to, prove my point. I want to give you guys more valuable content to watch. And, yeah. So, enjoy the video. Really loving Warframe. A good weapon combo. A good weapon combo can allow you to go, reach your end game, late game goal, and allow you to just completely mark while staying comfortable and, well, knowing what you're doing. So, today we're going to be discussing 5 combos for Warframe, and yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with other episodes with this. I still gotta make some weapons. I still gotta get some frames. But right now, we're gonna be worried about our 5 that are in this video. And don't worry, Saren is not in this one. Okay, let's get on to the first combo. First up, we have the Rhino Prime and the Ferox. This is a very good weapon combination. As you know, his Augment Ironclad Charge gives you extra armor per enemy hit, depending on your strength and your duration. Also using Growing Power to increase your ability strength by 25% for 6 seconds will allow you to reach around 30,000 ferrite armor if you can get lucky enough. So, each enemy hit increases Rhino armor's rating by 50% for 10 seconds. This is affected by duration and strength and allows you to completely and utterly tank and destroy enemies. The Roar is going to give us a 100% damage increase with a 36-second duration, allowing us to completely shred enemies while staying tanky. Now, the one downside is you cannot use your primary unless you former your Ferox a bit, but here's the main build. You want. So my mic got cut out in the PlayStation, so I'm just going to be recording the audio from the computer. So let's get into it. The Seeker's Prime, you want to have a crit status hybrid build. On the Ferox, you want to have good charge time to throw that thing quickly. Your Sylvanegus Prime is going to have a corrosive build with 2 dual step mods and Condition Overload, Prime Fever Strike, Prime Pressure Point, Drifting Contact, all sorts of that kind of stuff. Also, make sure that your Seeker's Prime is spec'd out for corrosive damage. Now, I'm going to summon some enemies in, and music. Combo is Ivarro with the Raktaseranos and a Glaive. If you do not know how powerful this combo is, you're in for a treat because this is probably my favorite combo out of the entire Warframe kind of thing, except Nidus. I'll show you Nidus later, but right now we're going to be focused on Ivarro. We're going to be using 2 abilities, which is Prowl and Artemis Bow. Everyone should know that those 2 those 2 abilities are her main abilities. And we're going to see here, her Artemis Bow does 347 damage with a 7 multi-shot. And Her prow has energy a second, 0.3 with headshot multiplier, and a steal time of 151 seconds, which is not full right now. Our main weapon of choice is going to be the Raktaseranos with 100 munitions. If you haven't seen my Ivarro's synergy with 100 munitions build video, this is going to be it in a summary, but if you want the entire video where I explain how it works, go check it out, because this synergy is probably the most powerful of any game. You cannot die. Nothing can happen to you. You can go on a 5-hour survival with nothing happening to you. The only thing you're going to worry about is energy, which is very, very, like, yeah. Okay, so our glaive, if you do not know how powerful the glaive is with Ivarro, headshot multiplier, glaive can do headshots. Summary, there you go. 4 dual stop mods, 2 of these mods, I would say 90% damage, but Fever Strike has 135. You know what I mean. And then your main melee damage, or your main damaging mod, and then Condition Overload. Because you can proc status on an enemy, throw the glaive, it will do loads of damage. Here's the stats for the glaive. If anyone wants to see, we're going to be using the charge throw, which does 4,300 viral damage and 875 slash damage. And a stealth multiplier of ×8. Yeah, you already know. Raktaseranos, viral damage. Everything's viral here. That's all I need to know. You're going to see this is a big step up from the iron, or the iron skin rhino thing. And we're first going to show off the Artemis bow, and then we're going to show off the glaive. You don't want to use the Raktaseranos at all. You only want to use the Artemis bow.
I know you still want me. Turn your head, girl. Look me straight in the eyes now. Tell me that you finally realize how much you need this.
Yeah. Next, the glaive prime.
You're hiding nothing. I know you still want me. I know you still want me. I know you still want
So the next combo really isn't a full weapon combo. It is just Excalibur and a melee weapon of choice that has enough forma and polarities to sustain a build like this. If you were thinking that I wouldn't put Excalibur in here, you was wrong, because everyone should know that I just love Excal. Here we go. Here's the build. That's all. Enough said. Actually, I gotta show you the Excal build here for a second. This is a Surging Dash and Chromatic Blade build. If you never knew what this was, you're highly mistaken, because this is what my channel is known for. So if you don't know what's happening, Basically what happens is that you blind the enemies, you get a stealth proc. You have stealth damage enabled for that one blinded enemy. Surging dash allows you to increase your combo multiplier the more enemies you dash through, and it increases your combo counter by 4, but depending on how much strength you have, it increases by that much. So I can increase it by 6 every time I hit an enemy, which is a fantastic way to go. And that's all you need to know. And again, Blood Rush allows me to get extra crit chance for every time my combo counter goes up. Condition Overload gives me 60% melee damage for anything that is affected by status, plus each status effect. Now, if you didn't know, Excalibur's Exalted Blade is a melee weapon, and basically we're just going with status effects of Gas here, Prime Fever Strike, for Iron Pressure Point, Berserker for attack speed to make up for that attack speed, and yeah. So if you haven't seen my newest YouTube video, or my second newest, this is the Corinth, my personal favorite shotgun in the game. Has pretty good crit, really good damage, and 2 shots that emit very good status and crit, and loads of damage. Let me just show you how good this weapon performs. Here's the build. It required me 2 Forma. It has 100 munitions in it, blunderbuss, a viral build going for it, Seeking Fury for that punch through and reload speed because you are going to need it, Point Blank, which could be replaced by Prime Point Blank, and Health Chamber for multi-shot. Show you the extreme power of that weapon. The Euphona Prime for some quick status procs with a 2 Forma build that allows me to use Convulsion, or 2 Vs and 2 dashes, 3 Vs. Scorch, Pistol Pestilence, Frostbite, Jolt for 100% status chance for Blast and Corrosive, Convulsion for a 90% damage mod, and our basic damage mods up here. The Lycion, Radiation Viral build. This weapon is completely and utterly, like, it's a good weapon. You can use your Plague Star, Zaw, which I still haven't made yet. I don't do Planes of Eidolon at all. It's just not me. But we have 4 dual stat mods to get a status, Radiation Viral, Condition Overload, Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury, and Prime Fever Strike. Prime Fury will allow us to have enough attack speed instead of using Berserker. That's all, yeah. And here's my Nidus build. This is a standard Nidus build using the Rage mod stretch. It's very, very easy build to obtain. And growing power, for whatever reason, his larva ability puts status effects on people, so allow me to get extra power strength, use my virulence, my virulence. You do not need any weapons with Nidus, but
to know if you will be my favorite song, my little melody. If we could be a symphony, then we would be a perfect harmony. I don't want to live this way. I really wish we never knew. Out of sight and out of mind. I don't want to be with you, but the next time I saw your face, and nothing I can do. I just have to face the truth. All I want is to be with you. I can only imagine us both loving through the night. I can only imagine us together side by side. I can only imagine we're dancing in the moonlight.
Weapon combo is a very, very powerful one, and a very good one. This one can allow you to reach hours upon hours of survival, kills upon kills upon damage without dying at all. If you have seen my Undying Tank Naros build, you will see that this build right here is the most powerful one for reaching into end game. First thing you ever want to know is don't worry about energy with the Naros. He has a pool of 4,400 health. Combine that with rage, you get energy. You cannot take any damage, or when you will, you don't take any at all, mainly because he has a passive with his first ability, Desiccation. With a finisher, you get 25% of your health back. You kill 4 enemies with a finisher, 25% health back. It's 100% health. Range of 35 meters, a duration of 11 seconds, which is plenty enough time to clear out your room of enemies. And just in case you want to get some range or quicker kills in the early game, you want to use the Excalibur Prime and the Tiger's Prime. The Rack to Dark Dagger is going to be your main weapon of choice here. It has electricity, radiation, and viral damage. A very, very, very weird combo. But, nonetheless, the only thing you ever want here is Covert Lethality and Primed Fury for extra finishing damage. Channeling with this will also give you 5% lifesteal, which is so overpowered. All you gotta do is channel in a finisher and you will get all your health back, which means he cannot die. Other abilities that he could use is Scarab Swarm and Devour. Whenever you're eating your enemy and Devour, you take no damage, but you get health back. It's kind of weird. But we're gonna show you this, but instead, we're not gonna do 8 heavy gunners. We're gonna do 10 corrupted heavy gunners, 10 corrupted bombards. Cue the music.
Tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had
it all. Okay. Notice how I was topped off at 4,400 health the entire time. That's because Naros is very, 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 very overpowered. Very good for survivals. So that's about it. That was our last combo. We're going to have a couple more episodes later on. But right now, we just focused on these main 5. There's going to be like 3 or 4 more in the next video. Not as much, but a good amount of combos that can still shred and kill enemies just as easily as all these. Maybe not Naros, but yeah, you know. See you guys.
I'm going out.